barely make it under in a garage, you gotta do what you gotta do. Stand up, make sure you're good. I just barely hit that 6'8", and it just tapped it, so I think we're pretty good. I doubt that they will put anything at 6'8" exactly. But I'm probably like 6'8.5". It's DWES for life. All right, y'all. So as you can see, this is where I'll be at. Hopefully, I can make this happen. Mainly because it's like a little longer route, and I have 150 feet, so we'll be going up here. And from here all the way to that door right there. So I think we can make it happen. So I think 50 feet would possibly come to about here. And then, you know, so on and so on. And again, like with the height, I knew for a fact that my van, if I can make it under, if I can make it, you know, underneath, and it says 7 feet, I'm good. In this particular, it says 6'8", and it barely just rubbed up against it. But I looked at the chains barely even moved. So it's probably like 6'8.5", like it barely just tapped it. So yeah, let's get it started. I'm gonna try to set up first, make sure I got everything, and as far as lengthwise, and then we'll go from there. It's DWES for life. All right, y'all, so I'm just mixing my rinse really fast. And how do you guys think I did on my length? Give you a second real quick to think. That's what these other channels do, ain't it? You ever watch them channels and they be like, what color should I paint my car? And then but the channel, like that specific video is already about the color that they're painting their car. Anyway, I made it right here. So I'm about maybe 4 feet. Yeah, about 4 feet short. So what I'll have to do is, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to block this car here. I'll have to put my van like this, block this, you know, maybe they can get out, but who knows. But my van, my connection has to be like right there. So let's do it. This here. I'm gonna fill up this bucket here with my rinse. With my urine treatment. We're gonna walk the place right now, but this is a urine job. It's a living room and a bedroom, so this should be enough. I'll do maybe like half gallon, and then fill up the rest. I believe this is 3 gallons, so that's not too bad. All right, y'all. Actually, I was just thinking about something. I'm right here, right? And the way this works is I have this going into there, into my heater. This isn't fixed on there. I can take that off. So actually I'm good right here. I'll put the heater down on the floor, and we should be good. The one thing that I don't think I have around here is water. So I'm stuck with, this is full. So I have, I believe it's 12 gallons. And then this here is five gallons right here. And then, but pretty much what I do is I'm gonna turn down my pressure. So that'll work. So turn down the pressure. I'm not using a lot of solution. We'll vacuum, spray our urine treatment, CRB, and then just rinse it out. Should be smooth, simple, like we usually do. It's DWES for life. Gotta have the flashers out because this is a busy little walkway. And then we're into here. So we just have this here and this bedroom here. So that sofa was here. And then, oops, I'll show you guys what we're working with as far as the urine. It's not too bad. All right, so for the most part, there's nothing in the open areas that I can see. Looks pretty decent. But he was saying that his dog is very small and she goes under the sofa. So there we go. I can see a whole bunch up in there. So really what I can do is I can just spray, spray with my my little pump sprayer, my electric one, but I don't know what's under the bed. He's gonna move the bed, but we got some in here, so on the reel, might as well just spray the entire carpet anyway, right? So got some little trickles here, so definitely just spray the entire carpet. It's not terrible. It doesn't really smell like urine in here, but it needs to be sprayed down anyway. Let's do it. Getting a good amount of dirt and dog hair, so definitely needed. The loose dirt and the loose soils, like, that's very important. And you gotta have a strong vacuum. All right, so it's pretty full, y'all. I'm gonna try to get it so I can let's see. Yeah, see, it's stuck up there, but you guys can see a lot of it. So yeah, so this occurs when you overfill it and gets back into this little cyclone wind tunnel thing, and then so y'all see that. All right, so there was pee and feces and all kind of stuff, so I'm using the customer's vacuum. These pets be doing whatever the hell they want, don't they? You know, really what this is, and I hope my mic's working really good. Some of my latest videos I've been hearing it kind of sound a little scratchy. But what this is you guys gotta take your pets out, man. If you don't take your pets out, then guess what? So I have all these valves, right? I'm actually gonna take out these hose clamps and put something else because I got some ones that are a little smaller. But I got these valves. One is for if I wanted to do fresh water or if I wanted to run my urine treatment through. That's how, you know, I turn off the valve or turn on the valve, and then the other valve is, for instance, like if I turn off this valve right now to the urine treatment, I'll turn on the other valve. Which way are we going? Oh, this way. This valve goes into my tank here, and then it takes the water out that tank. What I forgot to do, and then this water, this hose right here recircs, so it'll keep recirculating the water from the unloader valve. And one thing I messed up on is when I went to go prime, I forgot to do my valves, and the water's recirculating. It's taking the water from my tank, and it's going into here. So this started overflowing. I was like, what in the hell? So there's, yeah, full mess. I just gotta wipe this stuff down. That's my fault, just because I'm doing so many things, I just totally forgot. But it's not a big deal. I just wipe down the stuff. I gotta wipe the stuff down anyway, because in about a week, it will be getting its bed liner coating. So machine's coming. He already gave me the, he said right before Christmas, it should be here. So they're welding the tank and gonna go off to powder coating next week. Okay, so what I have decided is I'm not spraying anything else, like this is all I'm doing. And then where the bed is at, I'll just come with my little pump sprayer and hit that up. I'm not going to use my hose just because I got to do a lot with the hoses. Like, I haven't found a way to simplify it. There probably is a way, but time is one of those things where, like I told you guys before, like I have a lot of little projects that they pile up, and I'm not really trying to. I'll leave that for the next person who buys the machine, the ETM setup. It's functionable, but I might mess with it, depending. I don't know, but look how good that looks already. I know you guys like to see lines, so there's your lines for the day. So today this is my only job for the day, but this morning I had I had a smog both my cars. I paid the registration back in October, and since we don't drive them, they just sit on the street. And look how loose the carpet is. That's not a shadow. But yeah, so since they the cars just sit on the street and we don't really drive them, I was able to just not have to worry about them. But this time, man, the plan is to get rid of both Mercedes and we wanted a Ford Mach-E, the electric one, but this carpet is super loose. Look at that. Anyway, but I don't know, man. They was playing games with us. So all dealers are doing like markups, and we had one dealer said that it was 15,000 over MSRP, and I was like, man, no, I'm sorry, 10,000 over MSRP. And I don't play that. I don't do the over MSRP thing on anything. Even like when my Mazda Speed came out, they were doing a over MSRP, and I wasn't going for that. I waited. But it's not like I got it brand new. I actually, I got my Mazda Speed. It was 6 months old or something. And they gave me like a stupid deal on it. I didn't want red. I might have told you guys this story before, but I wanted a white one. Didn't want red. And I went to go buy a Mazda Speed 6, a white one, test drove it, fell in love with it, and they were like, okay, let's get it ready. And then dude called me and was like, oh man, while we were doing an oil change on it, we found some oil leaks and we can't sell it. So what the hell? Why don't you just fix it? It's a Mazda dealership, but whatever. So he was like, was there anything else you wanted? I was like, well, a Mazda Speed 3, but this was back in 2008. And I was like, but you know, I don't want red. Like, it's not my thing. Like, now that I look back on it, like, I had a friend in middle school. She always called me Big Red, because I always wore red. But I just didn't want a red car. So that's how red started with the business. So a little backstory on that. But anyway, yeah, we wanted the Mach-E, and then we ordered a 2023, and it's $500 down to order it, or to, you know, yeah, to order it, because they're not out yet. And we went through a dealership, and this dude called us and was like, so how are you gonna pay? I was like, oh, we're bringing in a check. And this dude was like, oh, well, if you want us to put that order in, we need we need $1,500 more. I said, what? Like, you don't have to run my credit or nothing. So what they wanted was money to work. Stupid. I said, man, you know what? Cancel my order, dude. Like, I don't play that game. So we just felt that it wasn't meant to be, like, not yet. And we're gonna do something else. I want to stay with the Mazda family, but We'll see. All right, y'all. Enough with the stories. I know you guys are bored already. I'll come back to you in a moment. So it was at this point where I knew my mic was turned off. If I unplug the receiver from my phone, what happens is it turns off the mic after a little time. So I was looking at it right here, and I was like, "Oh, my mic is off." Okay. So a lot of this coming out right now is still my my urine treatment because it's in the lines, and it'll get rinsed out or pushed out, I should say. And that right there is just indents where the bed was. And sorry for the lighting too, man. They don't really have good lighting in here. So this area here is worn a bit. You guys can see the discolor. Like under the sofa, it's a lot more golden. And then here it's a lot more like white to gray. We'll go over this a couple times. I just wanted to show you guys a little something. Not bad. It was pretty dark before. All right, y'all, so what I'm doing is just going over it again, like a little slower. And then I'll do my dry strokes. I actually started from the far back and worked my way forward after I did my my first pass. And the only reason I'm doing it this way is because I wanted to make sure I had enough solution to get the carpet pretty clean, you know, and then I can go over it again, and instead of wasting all my my solution, my rinse on just one little area. And it worked, because what happens is it's loosening up the dirt while it sits on there anyway, and then I can just go one more pass over it. There's really nothing I can do about any type of traffic. You always kind of see that, because that's their path, and you could tell that this carpet hasn't been cleaned in a while. So you have that little gray right there, but it's not terrible. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could tell where their coffee table was, and you could tell where the sofa was. Not bad. Alright, folks. So you guys can see my shadow. So that's what you see in there. You got some windows open, so you're gonna see some shadows, but not bad. Like I said, you can see they had a coffee table there, sofa there, and this is where they ground in the dirt. And the rest looks pretty decent. Not 100%, but I can tell that this, you know, the way this carpet is so loose, it's pretty old. So, I mean, it's buckling right where the baseboard is, and like has a little lump on each end. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, you always want to get your carpet cleaned yearly, you know, and maintain it. Also, try not to drag things on your carpet, because it pushes it out. Anyway, let's clear up here. Let's go see the damage over here. I bet you it's spitting out the back of the machine right now, out the exhaust. It's all right. I'll clean it. Actually, I'm lucky it ain't. I like to try to use up some of the gas in the carburetor. Let's see how much we used. There's a lot of foam in there, and the reason why there's a lot of foam is because I put some of my urine treatment in there. In a perfect case scenario, what I like to do is I like to run fresh water through it, but guess what, can't today. So just did whatever I had to do. What I'll do with this is I'll drain all of this and completely just start the system over again. It's definitely not a problem. And then this is still good. This is our rinse. So this line is good. It's only It's only taking out, not putting in. And what I'll do later is I'll run fresh water through this hose, dump this, put fresh water in there, and kind of just cycle the system. That way it's all clean. But right now, after this, I'm about to go clean my carpet at home, so that's when I'm gonna have a chance to do it. So it'll be done right away, even if it should be fine. But you can see that the suds are kind of going down. It will, and the only reason it's doing that is because this hose here, it cycles. So it's it's basically splashing water in there and creating some suds. But you can see how it goes down. It's splashing in there instead of when it's full, it's cycling through underneath the water. So, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna finish up just putting all the stuff away, and I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I hate these kind of jobs like this because even though it's 150 feet, it's so long. It's like it's a difficult task. Like so many different things to do, and you got to run back and forth, do this, do that, and it could be 150 feet straight in, and you smooth as eggs. It don't even take you that long. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. It's DWES for life. Peace.